What's going on, people? Welcome back to Nick J. Francis' channel once again. Nick is here, Shane is here. We are here for the Canelo versus Berlanga fight, but we've just seen Danny Garcia stopped in dramatic fashion.
But it didn't even look like he got stopped, bro.
Well, he got dropped, and then he just kind of gave up.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, something must be wrong. Like,
it was a bit of a Dubois thing. Like, he don't really look hurt.
You're literally a bit of a Dubois thing.
You have to see the cards because it looked like we were kind of semi-watching. Obviously, we weren't watching heavy. Himanshu, of course, Himanshu's here. Wagwan, my guy. But like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's mad. Like that was weird, man. What do you make of that,
bro? It's coming up. Like we had the audio one for the first 3-4 rounds that we just saw. Yeah. Then obviously when we were getting ready to go live, the audio was off. So me and Nick just looked up here, and man, see my man on his knees. I'm like, bro, what going on?
Does that count as an upset or not really? I need to see the cards because it looked like a kind of
50-50.
Yeah, it looked like a 50-50 fight. So it seems strange to just give up like that. But
Lara was champion beforehand, but Garcia is obviously the bigger name.
Yeah.
Bro, them Puerto Rican fans are gonna be pissed, fam.
Yeah.
Them Puerto Rican fans are going to be pissed, fam. Boy, them man are leaving. Danny Garcia loses and Berlanga loses in the same day, fam. You can't chat to Mexico again.
Is Danny Garcia Puerto Rican?
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican. That's why I said
he's Mexican.
No, he's Puerto Rican. That's why I said it's sick that they had him on the card.
Okay, that does make sense.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, please.
Himanshu said, Shane, man like Neymar, balling.
What are you telling me that for? I don't know.
Wait, is he talking about Sancho? He might be talking about Sancho.
Man said Neymar, bro.
No, I know, but I think he's continuing the argument you might have having before about Sancho.
Well, Sancho's a baller. I'm not disagreeing with that, bro. Oh, Jaymar, he's talking about Jadon Sancho.
Yeah, I told you. I knew it.
This is mad.
Yeah.
How did man just... You got hit with the...
It's a straight left. And he kind of fell down like Shaq in slow motion. He went down in 3 stages.
Man done a Dubois on a big man level.
Yeah, it's a Dubois thing.
No one's ever stopped Garcia, bro. He's lost to Furman, lost to Porter, lost to Spence.
Yeah.
But he's never actually been stopped.
Yeah.
Man moved... You know the maddest thing about this fight? I don't know if you know, yeah? But you know... This fight was for the middleweight title, but they fought at a catchweight. I think it was 157. I hate
that.
Yeah, me as well.
I hate that. Yeah.
Like, bro, if you're gonna move up, move all the way, move to the actual weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you can't say that you're the best fighter in the world at whatever the weight is, 160.
Yeah, 160.
And then fight at a different weight.
Yeah,
you haven't proved that you're the best.
Fighting at 157, 158, something like that.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Canelo wanting to rematch Bivol? For me, Canelo could fight Bivol 10 times. I don't think he wants to.
I was going to say
keeping up appearances.
I think the same thing. I don't believe that he wants to at all. I think that he's just saying that for the sake of the most damaging thing to Canelo's stock, not stock, but his reputation at the moment is that he hasn't taken the fight with Benavidez. And I think saying he's willing to fight people that are even bigger and natural 175ers is a way to kind of try to offset that. But
well, what you might see is if Bivol beats Beterbiev, he might try and go for undisputed at 675, but bro, I don't even know, bro. Like, at this point, I don't even know what Canelo's gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely don't know.
I wonder if we'll try and get Bivol to come down to 168.
He might do what Garcia done, fight at catchweight.
Yeah. Yeah, Canelo loves a catchweight.
Trust me, Canelo was doing that. He was doing that at 60 as well.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time. Yeah.
Bro, I want to know what he's saying. But man literally just quit, fam.
Yeah, he just
he looks calm as well.
Yeah.
Don't even look like anything's wrong with him.
Yeah. That is very, very strange.
Have you seen his sisters?
His sisters?
Yeah.
I think so, ages ago. I remember I saw a video of them. They all went clubbing. Him, his dad, they all went out to a club.
It's weird because...
They look very similar.
They're 2 sisters.
Yeah.
They're twins.
Oh, okay, that'd be why.
But they're like, I remember when they were like younger, you know what I'm saying? Now, their thing is different, fam.
But they peak.
Yeah? I don't even know. Like, for me, they're a little bit like, they look like OF girls. Yeah, I'm saying they look like oil girls.
It's not a bad thing.
Canelo, the king of catchweights and rehydration. Facts.
That's facts. Yeah.
Tank learning from him with these rehydration plugs as well, fam.
Yeah, it is a madness. So, boy, who knows how long this is going to take for these men to get out of the ring and get Canelo underway? Because
I remember Aaron Brown praying. I remember when we done the Stephen. I'll never forget that the Stephen Fulton.
Everything about that day was long. Everything about that day was long. It was a Tuesday for a start. Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, Tuesday afternoon, like 3 p.m. And I think it was an hour between.
Bro, man said an hour.
How long was it?
We were on live for a minute, bro.
I think it weren't more than an hour and a half, but it's somewhere between an hour and a half between the two fights.
Yeah, we were on live for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
I genuinely just remember thinking, this is long.
DAZN asking if Danny Garcia has a Hall of Fame career, 2-division world champion. Hall of Fame career feels like a bit of a stretch.
That's a bit of a mad thing.
Yeah, that does feel like a bit of a stretch. He's lost to Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Errol Spence Jr. He beat Zab Judah. Yeah, not for me. I mean, if you look at his key victories,
That's what I'm saying. Zab Judah was past it.
Zab Judah was past it, but that's a good name.
Amir Khan at the time.
Amir Khan is not. I don't think so.
At the time, he beat Amir Khan, innit? But
even at the time, everyone knew Amir Khan was chinny. Everyone knew if you land a clean punch and Amir Khan is gone.
I can't lie, I don't think so. Still, but
not a Hall of Fame. You can't say that even your losses, your notable losses. Errol Spence. I know at the time you're gonna say Keith Thurman.
I'll be honest though, like I give him more credit for his losses than his wins. Because if you look at specifically the Porter fight and the Thurman fight, those are fights where he actually fought well, but he ain't saying much, bro. Like I would never say Hall of Fame. I'm surprised he didn't do this fight on the East Coast. Berlanga's from New York City. Mm-hmm. He's from Philly. Fulton's from Philly.
Yeah.
I thought they would have done this on the East Coast. Mm. However, because it's Canelo, obviously Canelo's going to do Vegas, but I'm surprised. I thought they missed the trick there still.
Yeah. Where's the bigger Latin community or the bigger Mexican community? I guess East Coast has a lot of Latin people, but
it's maybe not as much Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
in the East Coast, whereas Mexican's going to be in the West.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
Probably what it is.
Yeah. So he don't care about that man's fans. He cares about his own fans.
Yeah, trust me.
You know what I'm saying, so that's just what it is. But yeah, that was weird, man. That was weird. What else has been on the card? What else are you? Because I know you.
Stephen Fulton was on the card.
Yeah, he got dropped. Won on points, but got dropped.
I didn't even get to see the fight, but
he got dropped in the fifth.
It's weird because Stephen Fulton's now moved up to 26. And I genuinely don't know, like, I think this is his first fight since the Inoue loss.
I was going to say, has he recovered since the Inoue loss?
I don't even know, because for me, I think at 26, it's going to be a bit mad, innit? Because everybody wants the Inoue fight, you know what I'm saying? So when you think 18, 26, 22, those weight classes, everybody's looking for a Inoue. They're not looking for. So for him to double back and move up, it's like you're moving away from the money. Yeah, I can't really see a path of where this is where you can make some real money. I'm assuming he's gonna be trying to get
Plant won by TKO as well, which is what we're just looking at now. That was for the WBA interim.
That Rolly Romero, I didn't even know Rolly Romero was on this card. Caleb Plant won by a knockout. To be honest with you, I don't even know what's next for Caleb Plant. I have a blood.
Interim super middleweight champion. So who's the super middleweight champion at the moment?
Canelo.
I might have to be a rematch then.
But Canelo ain't fighting Plant in again, bro.
He could do.
Who's Canelo? In fact, he
could do. Yeah, because we spoke about this in the week. He's running out of options. He's running out of options at 168. So super middleweight clash, Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant's got a good fan base coming off, I think, back-to-back stoppage wins.
Yeah.
It could happen.
I mean, he probably needs another, marquee win for that.
Yeah.
He probably needs to go out.
Does he stand a better chance of beating Canelo now than he did when he fought him the first time?
100%, because Canelo's worse.
Yeah, because Canelo's aging a little bit. Slow it down.
Bro. Yeah. If Canelo don't stop Munguia, I think this is 6 fights, 7th. Wait.
Berlanga, you mean?
If Canelo don't stop Berlanga, this might be, 7 fights in a row without a stoppage. Man went the distance with John Ryder and Charlo, bro.
You keep saying that.
Bro, it's the facts, fam. Man went the distance with John Ryder and Charlo, bro.
Yeah.
Man like Danny Jacobs.
I was about to say the same thing. I was always a big fan of Danny Jacobs. Even though he was a slight weight bully, I was still a big fan of him. Gabe less so. I think Gabe has made
but you know,
he's made an amazing career out of limited boxing ability.
But you actually look at his resume, he's literally nothing more than a gatekeeper, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You think,
because bro, he got the role in Creed, innit?
Yeah,
and that took him to the next level then, because his name just skyrocketed.
Yeah, of course, but I would say though, like, it's because of his fighting style. Like, he's a proper, he's a proper game fighter. I'm still so back.
We're just watching the stoppage back. I think that's what they're assessing. I think that's what they're asking Danny Jacobs, like, did he quit?
We can't ask, did he quit? Man's out here doing post-match interviews like he just won an Oscar, fam. Like, of course he quit, bro.
Nah, there's always going to be a did he? Yeah, there's always going to be that conversation. Stops in the corner.
So he got up. I didn't even see it. We didn't even see it. Like, he got up and then just continued. And then the ref waved off. I have to see this after.
That was weird.
I have to see this after.
That was strange.
I'll be honest though. I know Guy Rosado fought at super middleweight, but I've always thought he was smaller than that, you know.
He looks quite big there.
Yeah.
But then he's out of fighting shape, I guess.
True. He's not fighting no more.
Yeah.
So, but that.
Danny Jacobs even looks slimmer than him there.
Yeah, but saying that, Danny Jacobs fought a couple months ago. Still fighting.
We're still fighting?
Yeah, he lost his last fight. I think he lost to Shane Mosley Jr.
Fair.
At what time is the main event?
Brother, our guess is as good as yours. The fight before the main event is done. We're waiting for the main event right now. But obviously, you know how boxing is.
The fight starts whenever Canelo wants that fight.
Yeah, whenever he's ready to do his walk. So,
to be fair, the scheduled time was 4:30, so another 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, like Gabe, you know.
Yeah. This is mad. I can't believe Danny Jacobs is still fighting.
Yeah, no, I thought he would have retired after he lost to John Ryder, fam.
Yeah, he's kind of slightly destroying his legacy, but it is what it is.
Trust me, but most of these black fighters, they do that, bro. Not even just black fighters, just fighters, period. They just do that.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of guys just fight on too much because they ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I'm surprised it's taken Danny Jacobs so long to get into, like, commentary. Because if you think about it, like, you look at guys like Andre Ward, he went straight into commentary. Tim Bradley, like, he's got that type of persona for me. But
did you see the story about Andre Ward giving the 100K to the fighter, Eddie Hearn's fighter?
Oh, you're talking about Paul Smith?
Yeah.
You know the maddest thing is, I got a mad story about Paul Smith as well, but I'll tell you off camera.
Oh, really? That bad?
It's not bad, but like a couple years ago, my man, let's put it this way, my man blocked me on Instagram because me and him had a big debate over something still. It was about Anthony Yard.
Okay.
So
interesting.
Laurie, if you ever, Laurie knows about it. Laurie's like, bro, man was gonna pull up on you. This guy used to banter me.
Does Laurie like him or not?
He's OG man as a person or as a fighter?
Both. You know, Laurie don't like no one. And then
for you to like Paul Smith as a fighter, bro, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel, fam. Not a great fighter, is he? I mean, he's literally the worst of the Smith brothers, and the Smith brothers aren't like no. You know what I'm saying? They're like, it's not like one of them became an Inouye or one of them became like a Tyson Fury or something. Like, bro, the best is Callum Smith, and Callum Smith, let's keep it real, bro. For all the hype,
he was a weight and size bully as well.
Of course, for all the hype behind it, I think his best win is old George Groves, fan.
It makes sense as well because if you look at the fighters at 175, Callum Smith would have got washed at 175.
He did fight at 175 earlier this year.
Against who?
Beterbiev in January.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. But you can't be leaving it that late to try and move up to, not against killers like that. But if he'd moved up to 175 ages ago, he never would have had a career. he'd have got washed ages ago.
But I think
he was reasonably competitive.
It's the same thing as Benavidez, though. Benavidez stayed at 68 and for as long as he could live.
Yeah,
bro, that division, people are out here moving like Beterbiev and Bivol's got the lurkies.
But I'd still like to see Beterbiev fight people like Yard, people like...
He fought Yard. Bro, we've done a live...
Not Beterbiev, sorry.
Bivol.
Who's my man moving up?
Benavidez.
I'd still like to see Benavidez fight
some
of them, man. Like, some of the just... When I'm looking at 175, I just take them two out of it and just everyone else mix it up.
I'll be honest, I think everybody else take them two out of it as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Some of them ones I'm like, you know what, yeah.
It's like Arsenal coming second in the league. It's like, that's a slight league. It's not a league title, but it is. Like, it's like, well done, bro.
It's like, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. That is nothing like that, bro. Arsenal coming second in the league is like, is like you almost being able to beat a gal, but you have to watch the next man beat a gal, bro. That's what it's like. That's what it's like, bro. It's like almost being able to.
I don't know about that analogy.
That's what it is, because you are almost able to press someone, or you're almost able to win the league, but you didn't.
I don't know about that analogy, bro. But read out Himanshu's comment anyway, because he left a long comment. What's the long one says? Question.
Do you guys think Canelo had gone boring because he ain't as skilled as Bivol or Loma, so we can enjoy pure boxing and he don't even get knockouts anymore?
I think that we knew a long time ago his legs were going. His legs are a lot of where he draws his power from. I think people know if they're going to fight against him, they're going to have to move a lot. He's still... I challenge that he's not as skilled as a pure boxer as Bivol or Loma. I don't know that I agree with that.
Of course he's not. Of course he's not.
Right now or ever?
I would argue ever. I don't
think he's far behind. I don't think he's far behind. I think Canelo is still, if you are in a hula hoop, if you're fighting in a phone box, I think Canelo is still one of the most talented fighters in that particular style. But with the way his physical, and bear in mind, he's got a lot of miles on the clock. He's turned pro very young. Mm-hmm. He's been fighting for very young. So we have to take those things into consideration. Someone like AJ, just as an example, because he's on the TV right now, but someone like AJ is going to be a lot fresher. Canelo at his peak, Canelo is a very, very good technical boxer. I'm not going to allow people to look at the way he conducts himself and take that away from him. But however, maybe not on the level of Bivol or Lomachenko, but I think that there's more of a blueprint as to how to, not necessarily how to beat him, but I think that the physical deficiencies are going, and that's affecting his boxing ability.
I get that, but why I would counteract that by saying, I think why he said what he's saying is true is because Loma and Bivol, like, they are just skilled, period. Like, they're just out and out skilled, technique. You know what I'm saying? Like, textbook. Canelo was a great form B fighter, but it's not like we haven't seen Canelo outbox at times, even in his prime. Even in his prime, there's been isolated moments where we've seen him outbox. We've never seen...
I can't say isolated moments. We've seen Lomachenko get outboxed in isolated moments by Devin Haney.
Yeah.
We've seen him get outboxed by Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? The only person we haven't seen get outboxed, I would say, in the world, we have never seen Bivol get outboxed at this point. Mm-hmm. We've not seen Usyk be outboxed.
Yeah.
Everyone else we've seen be outboxed.
But Terence Crawford, we haven't seen outboxed never.
Yeah, okay.
But I get your point.
Okay. Do you know what I mean? But so Canelo, when you say we've seen him outboxed at points, other than Floyd, we've never seen him outboxed over across the fight.
Bivol. You got outpointed by Bivol.
I mean, I think the size plays a lot into that, but fine. But that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, fine. You've got him and Bivol. That's the kind of territory you're putting him in.
Yeah, bro. But we're talking about technical ability. I feel like a lot.
What was the question again?
He says, "Do you guys think Canelo had gone boring?"
I don't think he's gone boring though.
Nah, he's not boring.
That's what I'm saying. That's the question. That's why I'm answering the question.
The only fight I've ever thought that was boring was him versus Charlo, but I don't think that was because of him. I just thought Charlo
didn't come to fight.
He just came to run.
Charlo comes first.
Let's keep it real. Charlo is way more athletic than Canelo is at this stage.
I see what Himanshu's saying as well. Click on the next comment. He said, yeah, Nick, that's what I'm saying. Canelo's style is made for knockouts, but at the moment he's not getting knockouts. That's true. At the end of the Canelo fight, you feel like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? It's like beating a gal and not bussing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how you feel at the end of one of those fights, because it's like you've done a lot of the stuff to get a knockout, but the knockout isn't there. But I think the legs is probably, for me, personally, when I'm looking at him, the biggest problem. If I was putting my fighter in there, I'm looking for my fighter to move.
No, of course.
Do you know what I mean? And just tire out his legs.
I think we ain't going to see that from Berlanga, because that's not Berlanga's style, but I think that's what everybody's looking to do against Canelo. I think that's probably...
I don't know, though. John Ryder didn't really move. I know he's not really... I know he can't move. I get that. I understand that. But
there's more chance of...
Fucking Charlo didn't really move. So when you say...
Charlo did move. Charlo ran the whole fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, running and moving is two different. He ran. That's not moving. I don't think that's the same thing.
What do you mean?
Like...
ran the whole fight?
No, because you know how people say, like, oh... How do you rate Mayweather? All he does is run away. You're like, bro, he doesn't run away. He's got really intelligent movement. Movement and running are not the same thing, right? So for me, when have we seen people go in there and try to use that? Caleb Plant went in there and tried to train off of him and got starched.
Yeah, but Caleb Plant done what you said. He tried to move and box, and until obviously then body shots and all of that, it froze him, and then he had to hold his feet.
Yeah,
and that's when he got stopped.
Yeah,
I mean, like Golovkin versus Jacobs. Golovkin won in the end, but you want that KO from that type of fighter. I think that's a bit different, because Jacobs, at that time, that was probably best Jacobs you've ever seen, maybe. And it was a good fight. I felt Golovkin. People actually discredited Golovkin for that performance. When you look back in hindsight, that's probably one of Golovkin's best wins, bro. Like, obviously the Canelo draw, but in my opinion, a lot of the guys he was fighting weren't elite before then. Like, he went and when he beat Golovkin, I was like, yeah. When he beat Jacob, I was like, yeah, no, that's mad.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I kind of understand where you're coming from, where you're like, Canelo only failed when he fought right at the, like, Bivol and Floyd is his only losses. But I feel like when I think about Canelo, I don't think, all right, cool, here's a technical boxer. I think here's a Mexican fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's got technique. I'm not going to say that, but when you think about...
I think it's a technical boxer.
You think so?
I think it's a technical boxer. I think if you get a certain talent, a certain style of person, a certain style of fighter, I think that there are coaches around the world that would get people, certain fighters, to watch Canelo and style based
specific
on that. In specific
elements,
yeah.
But when you think of, like, alright, cool,
he's not a pure technician. A lot of it is based on physicality.
If you think about, like, if he had a FIFA rating for boxing, he will have some that will be dark green, like he'll be elite, and then he will just
in technical stuff,
just in terms of his overall ability.
But I'm saying not just, in FIFA they break it down as like physical.
I was going to get to that.
Okay,
but if you were to look at his technique, I'd probably say he's probably got a lot of 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Like, he doesn't have an elite jab. He doesn't have an elite, he doesn't have elite.
There was a time that he had that I feel like maybe the word elite is, he had a very good jab at one time.
Maybe, again,
he had a very good
7 out of 10. I would probably say
7 feels harsh.
I was,
jab and footwork, I think, were there early on.
I don't think he's ever had great footwork. I think he's got great punch selection.
He plants his feet.
Great punch selection. He's got probably the best chin I've seen in my life. Like, in my living days, obviously before me, people would say like Hagler and something, but in my living days, but I've seen Golovkin crack him, seen like him take full on just punch.
Mexican beef though.
Of course, but I'm just saying, like, he's got a chin, bro.
Yeah.
And he's
a physical specimen for someone his size. Bear in mind, like, he's like my size.
No, he's short.
Or shorter than you. He's smaller than me. Do you know what I mean? So he's like, that's mad. Like, it's quite a small guy to have that type of physical.
Yeah.
Going.
He's got great strength. I mean, he's got a lot of physical attributes as well, I think.
That's what I'm saying. Like, his physical attributes have started to deteriorate, but he's still outboxing people comprehensively.
I think he's outworking a lot of people. well, no, maybe not outworking, but bro, one thing I will say
is the 168 division just dead? Like, is that what it is? Like, because like Caleb Plant is no slouch.
No, Caleb
KO'd him. Like,
but bro, we're talking about 4 years ago, Canelo. Bro.
Yeah.
3 years ago, Canelo. This isn't the same Canelo, bro. Canelo lost to Bivol in 2022.
Yeah.
Plant was before that. I'm talking about since then, we've seen him versus Golovkin in the third fight, which I didn't think was a great performance from any of those two.
Yeah.
Him versus Charlo or Ryder, which I thought that was even worse.
Yeah.
Him versus Charlo, which was this time last year. And then Munguia, which I thought was actually probably one of his best performances in recent times, but he didn't get the stoppage.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said? He said that he carried Munguia, he didn't want to stop him because he's Mexican.
Stuff like that is what, because the next question from Himanshu is, as of right now, who has the better boxing legacy, De La Hoya or Canelo? And stuff like that, what you just said, is what damages Canelo's legacy.
I'll be honest.
He would have a better legacy if he had one or two more losses, but just went out there and fought.
I agree.
He'd have a better legacy.
I think if Canelo fought Benavidez, win, lose or draw, he would have a better legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I say this to people all the time, like, in 10, 20 years, people don't discredit you for losses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you think about it, like, people don't discredit Joe Frazier for losing to Ali. You know what I'm saying? People don't discredit that.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, like
people still walk around the streets of the world terrified of Mike Tyson. He's still got that aura that everyone's scared of him, blah blah blah. And he lost to Buster Douglas. Not even Lennox Lewis. He lost to Buster Douglas. And that's no one even thinks about that anymore.
And that's why I give credit, bro. That's why I give Floyd credit, because in fact I'm not even gonna say Floyd, because Floyd is a different
exception. Yeah.
But if you look at someone like Usyk, when I think we appreciate Usyk now, I think we're gonna appreciate Usyk 10 times over in like 10, 15 years, bro.
Yeah, but Usyk is killing a lot of people's dreams of their favorite fighters, right? So there's a lot of like haters against him. Once the dust is settled on that, that's what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Shout out everyone that's watching as well. Like the video, subscribe.
Hit the like button.
We are just waiting right now. We're waiting for the main event. For those of you wondering when the main event is coming, it looks like there's going to be an announcement now for Berlanga to start his ring walk. We will keep you updated. We should be there in the next 5 minutes or so.
Jimmy Lennon Jr. I like Jimmy Lennon Jr. I can't lie, yeah. Puerto Rico versus Mexico. We should have come in our Mexican hats. What side are you on, Puerto Rico or Mexico?
Mexico, bro.
I got a little surprise for you when the fight starts, too.
Mexico, bro.
I don't think you've seen the overlays yet.
Nah, I actually haven't. I haven't seen nothing.
Nah, I create the overlays for the fights.
Don't tell X.
Yeah?
Don't tell expressions.
Why?
Because he's like, you're overworked and underpaid.
You know them way there.
But Mexico, I love the country. I'd love to move there, honestly. Like, I love the country. I love...
More than America. I'm joking. Less said about that, the better, bro. This guy, if he ever went to America, man, they were looking for him, bro.
Fucking, they know where I am, but I'm right here, bro. I know where I am.
Unfortunately, Americans don't have passports, so they can't travel.
Either, bro. But yeah, like, obviously, be it from the Caribbean, but I'd want a bigger economy. Do you know what I'm saying? To go and make money in rather than just the Caribbean. But
I can't lie, though.
I love Mexico. I love Tulum.
I'm more of I'll be honest, you're more of a Mexican. I would prefer Puerto Rico still. Yeah. Because of the gallon.
Yeah, I love Latin women.
Yeah. I like Mexican or like
Puerto Rico. For me, one of the places I really want to go is Cuba. I really, really want to go Cuba. There's a long history of...
can't... Oh, yeah, you don't want to go America anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's a mad...
Yeah, I know about the history and the politics and that, but that's the thing for Grenada. They have a long history of being very close politically with Cuba.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So I fuck with Cuba heavy and lots
Fidel
of Latin America.
Castro, ain't?
Yeah, Castro backed our government.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, Fidel Castro tried to back everywhere in the Caribbean.
Shout out Castro, man. Rest in peace to a real G.
Real G, fam.
Real bad, man.
But on a Mexico, in terms of
So
Mexico...
you're Puerto Rico side, basically.
Yeah, fam.
I'm winning then, so thanks. Okay.
I'm not going to lie, but Puerto Rican, like, bro, when I went to Philly, bro, I saw some bad Puerto Rican girls, bro. But obviously, I wasn't, like... I ain't the Shane that I am today, let's put it this way, bro. Like,
But yeah, go on. So we didn't answer the question properly. Better legacy, Canelo or De La Hoya?
I think it's easy for younger generation to say Canelo. Because they think about what Canelo's doing now.
But, and the way that De La Hoya was...
Where he went out, innit?
The way he went out.
Obviously, he lost to Floyd. He lost to Pacquiao. But I'll keep it real. I still have De La Hoya. Only because De La Hoya, he set a foundation. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't understand. What you're seeing now is because of De La Hoya. People think it's because of Floyd. No, Floyd copied De La Hoya, bro.
He was the first
self-promoter, first person to own his cards. He was that dude. Former Olympic gold medalist, bro. Like, I can't lie, fam. Like, De La Hoya, don't get it twisted, bro. As much as you see my man out here wearing thongs and, you know, them fishnet stockings and all them things there. My man's that guy, bro. Like, he is that guy. And he was a top fighter, bro. Obviously,
that's what I was going to ask you. Has there been a point before Crawford was Crawford that we know of today because he was struggling with promotional issues, before Usyk made the step up to heavyweight when he started to really get the notoriety, before Bivol and Beterbiev seemed even close because the Saudis weren't in,
and the Russian
thing. There was a time when Canelo was considered
the pound for pound
number one. Was there a time that De La Hoya was ever pound for pound number one though? Just looking at the time that he fought though, because there were other heavyweights around, other middleweights around.
I think people automatically look at obviously the Julio Cesar Chavez point, but that's when Julio Cesar Chavez wasn't the same. In my opinion, I would say it's difficult to say because obviously he's got that loss to Shane Mosley, where that's prime Mosley. So then you can't say that time. You can't say the time when he fought Floyd because you can't say that time.
So he was never pound for pound number one? In terms of legacy?
In my opinion, no, because you had Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Like in the 90s.
Also, Berlanga is not 6'1".
Berlanga's tall, you know.
6'1".
Berlanga is actually tall, bro. Berlanga's tall. Because you always see him with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn's 6'5".
Yeah, I think Eddie Hearn's like 6'4", 6'5". Yeah, he's a tall guy.
Berlanga's actually
This is saying that Canelo is 5'7.5".
He's about 5'7".
No, I believe that. And Berlanga's 6'1". Wow.
I would have probably said 6, but he's definitely like he's taller than me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's tall, bro. Like, so yeah, what was yeah, so we had Roy Jones. In the 90s, no one's going to be pound for pound over Roy Jones. Like, there's no way.
They're doing a Mexico versus Puerto Rico head-to-head as well. That's mad. Total champions. Puerto Rico's had 51 champions.
It's a smaller country, though.
Yeah, of course. Both these countries are very impressive.
84 to 72, though.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite Latino fighter of all time?
Miguel Cotto.
Puerto Rico.
I know.
My favourite is Puerto Rico as well.
Who?
Hector Camacho.
Oh, okay.
Macho time.
Yeah.
I'm not even just...
You don't fucking watching him. You're like watching videos of him.
Who?
Hector Camacho.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch him live, innit? But
I used to love Miguel Cotto.
I
love Miguel Cotto.
His
style, the way he cut and conducted himself. I remember watching the fight with Margarito. Yeah, I remember watching both the first one. Yeah. I watched the second one as well, but I remember watching the first one. And as a Miguel Cotto fan, just being like devastated and thinking like, and in recent years we've seen Wilder talking about how heavy his costume was, contaminated water, whatever. And that's what it was like. It was like, oh mate, these excuses, come on, bro, you got battered. Like Margarito's a bad boy, you got battered, and then it got all proved,
of course.
And then obviously that whole situation,
And
Mayorga was around at that time. Do you know what Mayorga? I know you know
Mayorga was the maddest man ever, bro. I remember Mayorga smoking a cigarette in front of Shane Mosley
and blowing the smoke in his face.
Hey,
he used to stand there like that and take punches in the face.
Trust me, yeah, man, those times were mad. But I would say though,
Fat Joe with him.
Fat Joe's always been with him. Fat Joe's been with him since he was on that knockout streak. 16 wins, 16 first round knockouts. That was mad. That was when Berlanga was supposed to be that
the next big thing.
I'll keep it real though. For me, the reason why I rate Cotto is because he didn't have to take that Margarito fight. Margarito had already lost to Mosley. You know what I'm saying?
So he wanted to get back.
But man said, nah, bro, man gonna have to show you in the ring.
Yeah.
Forget the cheating thing. I'm gonna show you in the ring. And he battered him.
There's some celebrities there.
Is
that Courtney Cox in the background?
I don't even know.
You know who that is? You know who that is on the TV?
No.
The old white man. You know who that is?
No.
Come on, bro.
No.
It's Harrison Ford, bro.
Swear that.
Yeah, bro. You don't know who it is?
No.
That's Han Solo from, Star Wars.
Yeah,
Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
that's Indiana Jones, bro.
Bro, my man's aged like milk, fam.
No, but he's not aged like milk. He's in his 70s, bro. He's old. He's old, bro. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. He's old.
Fair enough. My man looks good for 70.
No, he does, man. 100%.
I would say this though.
They got this flipping Puerto Rican Central C on the right.
Trust me.
Central P, bro. Central PR, bro.
Trust me. But the reason why Hector Camacho was my favorite is obviously you're right. I didn't live in the time of Hector Camacho, but bro, he was the first Mexican that gave me not Mexican but Latino fight that gave me black vibes. You know, the constant talking, the fighting style, the quick hand. Like he reminded me. It's funny because he actually reminded me of a Sugar Ray Leonard, and he ended up fighting Sugar Ray Leonard when Leonard was old. But Hector Camacho still, that's my favorite.
Yeah. Himanshu and everyone else in the chat as well, let us know who your favorite Latin fighters are of all time, and if you were back in Mexico or Puerto Rico, not for boxing, just in general. Like if you had to pick a place to live or someone to pick a wife or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Are you going Mexico or are you going Puerto Rico? I'm still going Mexico, but I know you're going Puerto Rico. It's very close to me, to be fair.
Yeah, I'll be honest though. I appreciate both cultures still. I appreciate both cultures.
Obviously, coming from the islands, this is the biggest night he's ever had. He ain't had nights like this.
Trust me.
Yeah, but coming from the islands as well, it's sick to see some of them Latin countries are islands like us, but just bigger. Do you know what I'm saying? And seeing that they've got a very similar history to us, all that kind of stuff is just built from scratch, look after their own people, them, all that kind of thing. You know and a lot of them communities, obviously, some of them have bad relationships with black people, but some of them have very close relationships with black people too.
I was going to say, though, us being Jamaican,
yeah,
it's different.
Yeah.
Like, if we go over there, with an English accent, they might be stylish, but when I've been to Mexico before. Yeah. Like, when I went to, and we're Jamaican, that's when there's a different, because they respect the islands, so you're right, innit? Yeah. It's more like a black Americans and black people that aren't from that. That's the way it is, you know what I'm saying?
Because they see us as our own thing over there.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button still.
Berlanga is just walking out right now. By the way, guys, we are going to be underway for the main event very, very shortly.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Margarito the cheater, I hate him for what he did now, 100%.
Himanshu said his favourite Latin fighter is Oscar De La Hoya.
Boy, I don't want to know what you do in your personal life.
Like, he said he'd probably pick in Mexico because he's Indian, and I've heard many people say it's very similar to India. Yeah, Mexico's got super fucking spicy food. I'm half Indian as well, Himanshu.
No, he's not. He's lying, bro. You've never been. You got no Indian in you at all.
My mum's Indian.
Where was she born?
Grenada. She's Grenadian. Well, she's England, but she's Grenadian Indian.
Bro, where was your mum raised? Where was your family raised?
England.
Where Grenada.
Yeah.
Okay. Where in India you have people from?
I can tell you they're from South Asia. We've lost our history in the same way that Black Americans have lost their history. Bro, but they're I promise you, I'm Caribbean, but my mum's side's West Indian.
But I'm not going to let
their names are Indian.
I'm not going to let Americans say that they're from Africa. Bro, you're American.
Bro, I was in Nando's once, and I was with Alice, and the woman randomly stopped me, and she was like, "Are you from Goa?" And I was like, "I don't know. Maybe." She was like, "You look just like my cousins from Goa." I was like, "I swear that." She sat down and had a whole conversation about India and stuff.
This guy's from Grenada and Jamaica, bro.
I am from Grenada and Jamaica, yeah, but my heritage is also from...
You know, my mum always, when she sees you, she's like, "Oh, where's Nick from?" I'm like, "Oh, he's Caribbean still." She's like, "Oh, like what Caribbean country?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's from Grenada and Jamaica." But she obviously she's Jamaican, so she knows that there can be coolie Jamaicans as well. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button.
But she was confused by where I'm from.
No, because obviously we speak more like where we got Jamaican influence. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
She obviously didn't know that you had another Caribbean side.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I hear that.
All I meant as a fighter, guys, you guys are wild. Man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
If anyone's going to the other side, it's Oscar, blood. You know what I'm saying? I can't even think of a female version of Oscar. What's a female name? From Oscar to Olivia, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Olivia De La Hoya, bro. Just stay there.
Can't lie though. I'll be honest. Like Canelo is one of the few people who people actually show up for. Like,
I was watching some battle rap stuff earlier, nothing to do with boxing, and it was like they were talking about battle rap or whatever. And the guy said, "Yeah, tonight's a big night. MMA's on. Obviously, Canelo's fighting. Blah blah blah." And that guy's from Philly, but like, it is still like an AJ. He's like an AJ over there, right? That like even if AJ is kind of on the slide or not quite at his peak, you'd have to say it's when he passes his peak, but still an AJ night is still an AJ night.
You know what's so mad? He's still pound for pound, like not pound for pound. He's still unified champion at 68.
Of course.
So whilst we say he's not at his best, man's still got 4 belts. Is that Frank? I thought I just saw Frank Sanchez. That I was about to say.
You might do. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be.
He's still in the same camp with him, so
yeah.
It might be.
There was even a time when the Reynoso camp was considered, just tailed off a bit, but was considered the creme de la creme. Now you might be looking at maybe Kronk and some different places, but there was a time a few years ago that
I mean, they had
stock started
Ryan Garcia, they had Canelo, Ruiz. They had Ruiz, they had Julio Cesar Martinez. They had what's my man's name? I'm literally looking at him right now. Oscar Valdez.
Yes.
So he had a few champions at the same time. So yeah. I remember the De La Hoya versus Mayorga when Mayorga came to take his head off, and he gave that vintage left hook and sent thunder shocks in the crowd. I keep it real, bro. Mayorga, for all his wildness, I think Mayorga is just like a welterweight, a super welterweight Derek Chisora, bro. It's wild, isn't it, bro?
He's better than Derek Chisora.
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of he's eccentric, innit? Like he hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
But Mayorga would. Yeah, I think they're similar in the sense that outside of the ring, Mayorga would terrify other 168 guys. Maybe not the top guys, but a lot of guys just walking down the street.
But he didn't really know what he was gonna do.
Yeah,
like he had that.
Bro, he used to come to press conferences with his machete. Have you seen that?
Yeah, of course.
He come with the machete. He's got all the slices on him. He's a madman, bro. Mayorga's a proper madman. 100%.
Trust me.
Proper madman.
But boxing to them was like almost like a, because remember in them Latino countries, bro, they're boxing from Pitney, bro.
Yeah. But when you leave Europe, like in Latin America and in Eastern Europe, I know I just said leave Europe, but
I know what you mean.
But in Eastern Europe and in Latin America, they're still very traditional, where the men are meant to be men. So if you can't change a tire, if someone's heckling your guy walking down the street, you better be able to punch him up. That's just normal. That's regular. That's normal.
One thing I want us to do, because we need to plan this as well, because now we're talking about, we need to go Mexico and actually see the gyms. You know what I'm saying?
I'd love to fight in a Mexican gym.
Or 100%. Just you know what I'm saying, and see how the culture.
Or box rather than fight, but I'd love to. Yeah.
I've seen the culture in America. I've been to like
Philly.
I've been Philly. I've been Vegas. I've been New York. I've been
You've been Baltimore?
Detroit. No, I've never been Baltimore. I've been Washington. I've been Jersey. So I've seen the
different cultures.
The different cultures, mostly black cultures. I've been Eastern Europe, and I've seen the Eastern Europe culture when it comes to fighting. Obviously, I've been in England, and I've seen the culture here. I would love to see how the Mexican culture is.
You're saying England's at the bottom?
By far. But
yeah.
It's at the bottom without even a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. We're in the ring now, guys. We are in the ring. They're just doing their final announcements. They've done the what's it called? What's the songs called? National anthems. National anthems are done. All that good stuff.
If you were coming up, and you were doing national anthems, what song? What national anthem would you come out to? England, Grenada, or Jamaica? It definitely won't be England.
Probably
Grenada.
Jamaica.
It depends on the day, innit? Depends on the day. Some days Grenada, some days. It won't be England.
I'd make up my own one. England? You're mad. My dad wouldn't let me come out to England's national anthem. Me and my dad likes rugby. My dad's big into sport, all sport, golf, rugby, snooker, F1. My dad's a big sports fan, obviously boxing and football. And he's not an Forest fan, actually, funny enough. And when it come to, I took him rugby once. So I used to play rugby for Middlesex County and expands wedge like that.
Yeah, whatever, bro. And don't punch this guy.
I took him to a game at Twickenham Rugby Stadium because I used to play there. I used to get free tickets, and everyone would stand up clapping when the players were coming out. Obviously, rugby's very middle class white. So everybody is middle class white people everywhere. And the national anthem starts to play. They say, "Please now stand for the national anthem," and then everyone stood up, and my dad just sat down and went like that.
So that
everyone was like, I stood up because I was just like, it's too awkward, innit? I was like, listen, my dad.
Bro, that guy literally looks like Central C. I swear down, that is literally the Puerto Rican Central C.
Central P, bro. I told you, man.
That guy is, bro. all the Puerto Ricans in the comments, tell me what this guy's name is, bro. 'Cause I don't know that guy.
I don't know if he's a rapper or if he's just a brethren or what he is, but they might love their tattoos as well.
Can I ask you a question? If Berlanga does win though, how big of an upset is that?
It's got. I mean, it's just they just had the odds up there, and they said like 90% going towards Canelo, 10% going towards Berlanga. When was the last time Canelo fought someone who was a known knockout artist? I know Berlanga's not on a run of knockouts now, but he was at one time. He's not a knockout artist though. He was one time knockout artist. What was the last knockout artist that he fought?
That's a good bro. That's a real good question, bro. Probably Golovkin.
Just going to be going right the way back to Triple G. Bro. Maybe Bivol. Bivol's in there. No,
but Bivol's not a knockout artist. Yeah. Bivol's a boxer. Yeah. That's a good question. That's actually, I didn't even deep that.
So we'll have to see. You know, obviously we know he's got a good chin, but like you say, in terms of
wasn't a knockout artist.
I watched the video. You know, Motive Media production. I watched the video of them breaking down him breaking Saunders' face, and that is one of the most enjoyable fights I've watched. I can't stand Billy Joe Saunders. But anyway,
I love Billy Joe Saunders.
I can't stand Billy. Your brother likes him.
Yeah,
I can't stand Billy.
Fighting.
No, I know. I can't stand Billy Joe.
My brother fights very similar to Saunders, hands down.
But them man, that community over there, I can't stand them, man.
Yeah, I know that. What you guys early feeling on? Oh, come on, bro. You sick again, bro.
Bro, people kept saying on our TikTok comments when we said about Beterbiev Bivol being 50-50. Go on, here we go. Apparently Shane's got something exciting cooking.
One second. So it's
we're
round
off.
one.
Round one. Here we go.
Versus Berlanga, Puerto Rico versus Mexico. Let's go.
Here we go. Both meeting in the middle of the ring. This is what I'm saying. Like, you have to go back. The last time he would have felt punches like this, other than Bivol, at his own weight class, would have been Triple G.
Probably.
For someone that's got that kind of power.
Probably. And even when you fought Triple G the third time, that wasn't the same Triple G.
What do you think about Triple G Canelo 1?
That was a classic. That was one of the best fights.
Comanche says that Triple G won the first two fights, definitely.
Now, I thought the first one Triple G could have won. I thought Canelo definitely won the second one though. I'm not even a massive Canelo fan, but I just thought he won it.
I don't mind a draw, and I also don't mind first blood goes to Canelo with a little check left hook.
You know what? Yeah, what we're seeing from Canelo, what we don't normally see, is that guard is way higher than it's normally. And I just assume he doesn't know what Berlanga's punch power is like.
I also think he's fighting someone. I know he's fought taller people before, but there's a big height difference, to be fair. That could be some part of it. I know Charlo's taller than him.
But Charlo was significantly smaller.
Yeah.
I think he's coming up very similar to how he came out against Bivol early. Yeah. I think Berlanga's game plan should be try to make this a youthful fight as possible and try to take it down this stretch.
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's legs. You know, the legs are going to give out first for Canelo.
I'll be honest. If Berlanga's power does carry late, he might have a chance. Not in terms of winning, but causing problems. A good
counter left
counter from Berlanga.
Canelo just caught Berlanga on his hip, and as Berlanga was complaining to the ref, Canelo's thrown a punch, but he's received the counter punch. It's a bit of a Floyd Mayweather Ortiz moment.
Trust me. I'll be honest though. Berlanga, obviously there's a lot of question marks about his chin, but I actually think even if he loses this, he's actually got a good future in the sport, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely feel like he does.
He's only young.
A lot of people have given up on him once he got dropped in that fight against, I don't even remember the guy he got dropped against, but I just think those things happen.
Great jab. This is what I mean, I think you underrate Canelo's jab. Personally.
But you're elite, bro. Elite jab.
I didn't say elite.
You said he was an elite jab.
Great jab. No, I didn't. Run it back. I said maybe not elite. I said maybe not elite, but a very good jab. Yeah. You said 7 out of 10. I think maybe 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 is elite, bro. No, 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
10 out of
exactly.
10.
That's what I mean. I just think you're just slightly doing him an injustice. The sharpness of a jab. I don't know, maybe it's the way that we look at jabs individually. But...
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, everyone that's in the comments.
And drop your predictions down in the chat as well. Coming towards the end of round one. It's got to be Canelo's round so far.
Of course, but I think it's one.
Which is given. I know it's
given. It's typical first round, isn't it? It's a feel-out round. Obviously, what you say in the channel art, innit?
Nah, it looks sick. It does look sick. It does look sick.
Can we do different art for the lives? And like, let me try something different.
Yeah, for sure. You're creative director, innit? You get free reign to.
This guy is funny.
Why? Why?
But I wish X was here.
No, I'm so glad he's not, bro. He's that pussy.
Guys, being honest, according to you, did Floyd lose any fights? I think people look at the Castillo fight everybody's going to look at the Castillo fight. I think other than that, no. I think Maidana one was close, but I don't think Maidana done enough clean work. He made the fight messy. I felt like he definitely dictated the pace, but yeah.
Also, like you got to think as well, yeah. When you were at Floyd's level, anything that happened, shout out Andrew Green, man. Shout out Andrew Green, another Jamaican in the building, man.
Oh, shout out, bro. Love.
Any time anyone did anything, if anyone caught Floyd clean, it was like, let's give him that round.
Facts.
He lost to Mosley. He lost that round.
Yeah,
People
facts.
still talk about Mosley round 5. It's like he caught him with 2 punches. Like that's such a small thing to do.
I'll be honest with the Maidana thing. It's because Maidana literally did rough him up.
Yes,
but just because you roughed him up doesn't mean you won the round. You know what I'm saying? That's not boxing. Boxing, you have to land punches.
Especially when people are watching the highlights and not the full fight. So they're going to see lots of Floyd kind of staggering around, falling into the ropes, trying to get his foot in, and that looks like you got beat up. People will not judge. People start judging a fight and not judging a boxing match.
Can I ask you a question about Canelo? Do you think there's part of Canelo that fights knowing that his legs are gone?
Yes. Because
he does fight he's not as active as he used to be. Oh, that's a good exchange that he got caught with there.
I think for Canelo as well, he has to try to land clean punches early because he needs to get his opponents to respect his power.
Can I say this one thing right now? Berlanga's done his homework, bro.
Yeah.
That right hand is cocked, and he's caught like 3 or 4 left hooks with that right hand.
Yeah.
Which I would definitely give him credit for.
This already looks like we're round and a half in, and it already looks like Canelo would very much struggle to stop him with a knockout.
Brilliant 2-piece there. I can't lie. Berlanga's fighting real smart. You know the craziest thing? He's going to learn from this. Even if he loses, he's going to learn from this. I don't think Berlanga's going to win. I don't think he has enough offense, and Canelo's already done enough to keep him honest. So you ain't seen Berlanga out here just throwing one bag of bombs.
Unless he hurts Canelo, but it takes quite a great left hook from Canelo.
Trust me.
The little check left hook.
This is what Bivol done different to what other people's done, which is when Canelo's finished an attack, he likes to take a break. Yes. You got to make him work straight away. Yeah. You have to make him work straight away. See, you got to get your get back there.
Yeah.
You have to get your get back. You can't wait until he resets. He's one of the best at that.
I think Berlanga's trying to get that timing.
Yeah,
he's got it once or twice. He hasn't got it consistently. By the time you get to round 4 or 5, let's see. Oh, that's a low blow there. That is an angry low blow.
But I get it though, because he hit on the break. I'm assuming the ref said break and he still hit. So you got to give it back. You got to be willing to give it back. It shows that you're game.
I also do like that an angry, spiteful Canelo gets better and more dangerous.
100%. I mean, look at the Canelo that fought a flipping Billy Joe Saunders.
Yeah.
That was a different level of Canelo.
That was the first time he made a prediction, and
trust me,
he landed the prediction perfectly.
Berlanga needs to be more active in the fight. I don't think he needs to be active now. We've known Canelo's been a fast start, and he does fade. I mean, he started fast against John Ryder, and after round 5, me and you were watching that fight thinking, well, what one? Yeah. So he generally does fade, and I think, as you said, it's because of his legs. He knows he doesn't have the same legs that he used to have.
This is a close round. I think that we'll probably end up giving it to Canelo, but
Berlanga's definitely come out with the right intent.
If anybody gives that round to Berlanga, I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that. But again, I'm trying to make sure that it's not just that Berlanga catches with 1 or 2 counters and now I'm getting gassed because he doesn't really get
kept that jab in his face 100%, and that's Bivol's MO. When you talk about elite jabs, that's one of a guy with an elite jab. Period. So yeah, of course, Berlanga's not at that level where he's got those world class.
I've seen Canelo for 10 years snap man's head straight back with a jab.
Yeah, of course.
I've seen
that's
people.
More down to the force.
It is down to his power, but I've seen people know the jab is coming, not be able to get out of the way of the jab. Again, if
you know what it is though, because he's got such a great left hand. Period.
Yeah,
it's easy for him to corkscrew the jab up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because
I don't think that Canelo's done anything wrong there.
No, the ref said break though. The ref said break. You know what I'm saying?
He's got to get in there though, the ref.
Come on, Puerto Ricans, man, back me.
He's got to get in there. The referee's got to get in there.
Yeah, the ref's got to do better still. They got to get a substitute like Floyd.
That was crazy. Floyd subbed out the referee in his own fight.
That's mad. hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
So yeah, I could see it being 2-0. I could see it being 1-1 after. You know,
but I don't think if I'm Berlanga, I'm upset with how.
No, I'm just trying to track. I'm just trying to track it.
Right, it's round 3. My bad.
That's all good. Remember that 5th round when Bivol gave that mean flurry of punches when Canelo was on the ropes.
Oh yeah, but that was the tick. That was the making of the fight. You know what I'm saying? That was when it's like, raw. Canelo's in trouble here because this is someone who's gonna make you work when you want to rest. And that's an Eastern European thing.
This is where Berlanga doesn't want to be though, up against the ropes.
But I'll be honest though, I haven't seen Canelo bump wife for this, but I haven't seen him like rush him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's dropped him. That's a check left hook. That is a great check left hook. That is a great check left hook. It's the same one we saw Canelo hit him with before, and he's dropped.
His cheeks already swelling as well.
He's really frustrated with himself because, like you say, he knew that punch was the danger punch, and he banged his gloves together, really angry. Canelo shouldn't go for the kill because I actually don't think that the kill's quite there. Yeah, it was more timing than power. And now Berlanga lands a right hand on Canelo. Great uppercut though from Canelo. Oh, that was a great left hook. Another big left hook again.
But you got to fight back. I love it. Fight back.
He does have to fight. He is fighting back really well, or as well as you'd expect him to.
You know what it is, yeah?
Too much experience here from Canelo.
But you know what it is, yeah? You got to stay in the pocket and try and make it a fight. You don't know why? Because Canelo's gas tank ain't what it used to be. Do you know what I'm saying?
Look how wide that right hand is.
You got to make it a youthful fight and try and test this guy's cardio. Go on.
I understand what you're saying, but Berlanga just looks a little bit rattled. His punch, he's doing the right things, but he's just doing it not quite. The execution isn't quite right.
The execution's off.
I'll tell you what, he looked young in that last exchange. You know,
of course.
He looked inexperienced. You could see that. That he's got to be so frustrated with himself because he was doing really well up until that point.
Back him up. You got to make him work now. You have to make him work. You can't back up. You can't give up that real estate, but you got to press him. This is where
Canelo is very different. I think we underestimate this though because we've seen Canelo in there with good boxers, and they struggle to back him up.
No, but here's the thing. You got to make Canelo work when he wants to rest. You can't let him fight at his own pace. You have to. See, he just caught that left hand. You got to keep that cock. As you said, immaturity. You know, he probably dropped it. Probably dropped the left hand and he got caught with it. That's one thing I'll say about Canelo.
The difference is though now Canelo knows he can drop him. Canelo knows for a fact if I time this left hand right, I can drop you. I can hurt you.
If the thing with Canelo is what we know for a fact. That's a 10-8 round. If you make a mistake against Canelo, you pay with your life. You pay with your life, bro. Yeah. Like you can't make those mistakes against Canelo.
I'm so annoyed. That was a great round, a great check left hook from Canelo. That was unbelievable. I'm so annoyed with the way that he's conducted himself recently because I love his story being 14, 15, 16, being in bars in Mexico, street fighting, all that kind of stuff. Like he's a real warrior. It's just the last little bit.
See that he tried to catch the left hook in front of him instead of catching the left hook up here.
Yeah, catch it up
and do you know who done that?
Who?
Devin Haney against Ryan.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, you catch it up here, you've got way more space to go and work with. You've got much more space to work with. You don't need to catch it out there.
Bro,
look at that. And he's caught him with another one. Brilliant.
What Tank is really good at, I guess it's going to be tough for Berlanga because he's taller. Yeah. But Tank rolls left hooks. You know what I'm saying?
But Tank loves an uppercut. So as he rolls the hook, he's going for the uppercut. It's all one motion.
Yeah, facts. Right onto this thump. He's on the way there. Round 4.
Round 4, here we go. And now Canelo definitely up on the scorecards, and a hungry Canelo who knows that he can hurt this guy. Maybe even knows he can rattle him as well, frustrate him a little bit. We saw him kick out with the low blow on the break. We saw him desperately trying to fight back. I wouldn't be surprised to see Canelo, if he can't get an opening, use a couple of dirty tactics to create an opening for himself.
Maybe, like, I'll be honest, Berlanga spoke about this in the lead up to the fight. We didn't get to speak about it much before the fight, but he spoke about like being young and watching Canelo and always thinking, I want to fight this dude. And I feel like that, bringing that raw emotion against someone.
You've put him on a pedestal.
Yeah.
You've put him on a pedestal. It's like never meet your heroes. You're meant to just meet him as another boxer, any old boxer.
That's like, and I know we keep bringing up Bivol, but when Bivol fought him, he's like, Canelo's just a man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You have to have that mindset. Like these guys, especially guys from Latino world or Western world, they look at Canelo like he's this big thing.
Star,
You know what I'm saying? And you got to almost have at least a little bit of a disregard for what he can do.
Himanshu said he will also die on the hill that Haney lost the Loma fight. Haney did not lose the fight against Lomachenko. He didn't.
I'll keep it real.
It's not a hill you want to. It's not a hill you want to die on.
I'm a big Haney fan.
If you say it's a draw, or if you say it's 7-5 to Loma, that's fine. But that's not a hill you want to. It's too close.
Yeah, trust me.
It's too close to die on that.
And Haney was the undisputed champion, so he's got to get some benefit of the doubt, I guess.
Nah, I don't subscribe to that.
I do, bro. You can't.
Loma wasn't Loma previously. No, he wasn't undisputed.
No, Loma was in the 12th round, and he said he deliberately gave up the 12th round. You can't do that. It's championship boxing, bro. You can't give up the 12th round. But yeah, Canelo's jab is snapping though.
His jab's always snapping. Not always. Last few fights, maybe not. But prime Canelo, his jab snaps, bro.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, everyone in the video. The thing is, Berlanga's got no head movement, bro.
No, he doesn't. It's very, very straight.
Which is unlike Puerto Rican and Mexican fighters. But to be fair,
especially for someone so tall,
he's got a very different build to his build probably could go up to 75, maybe even cruiserweight.
You don't really see a lot of big Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Andy Ruiz is the first a Mexican heavyweight world champion, and the first cruiserweight is Zerdo. Zerdo just won the cruiserweight title, the first one ever, and Mexico's got a long history in boxing.
Cuba's never had a heavyweight champion either.
Literally, you know what I'm saying? Them Latino fighters,
the kind of lightweight to middleweight is the
maybe zone. Even featherweight.
Yeah,
maybe even featherweight. Yeah, though.
That's probably a Canelo round again, but it was a bit of a nothing round. They both kind of took that round off, basic jabs here and there. There's Courtney Cox in the. I used to think she was so buff back in the day.
I don't even know who that gal is.
She's from Friends.
Any next right? Oh yeah, Friends? Yeah, of course. Yeah. She's got bare Botox though.
Yeah, she does bare. But everyone used to love Rachel back in the day, and I always loved Monica. I was like, that Monica.
Yeah, I never really watched Friends. Still, that's the icy ones.
Yeah, it's TV, and
that's you, fam. But back in them days, you probably only had 1 to 5.
It's the most popular TV show of all time at the time. So it's not like I've. Do you know what I'm saying?
These guys weren't watching Desmond's, fam. These guys.
I was watching Desmond's. If you want to quite Fiordi, I quite fast. Of course, man. I was watching Desmond's still.
Fam.
Man, she said Friends is the most overrated TV series, fam. Joyce is my girl that watched it.
Man has rehydrated. Yeah, I hear that, but it's the rules, isn't it? If there's a loophole in the rules, there's the rules, bro.
Yeah, but it's not worked out for him.
And it's only one. But how can you say that? This guy's not undisputed champion. Oh man,
he's not undisputed champion.
He was. How many undisputed champions were there at 23? None.
And now where is he?
Out here beating up man in the
fighting
park.
Man at a fun fair. He's a madman, bro.
Hey, hit the like button, subscribe button.
He's had like a mad derailing. Yeah, he's had a proper derailing after.
I hope he comes back though.
I hope so as well. But I mean, does he need to? Silk pajama time, innit?
Yeah, trust me, he's rich, innit?
Yeah.
Man made so much money so early. Well done, Berlanga, for recovering. That right hand is cocked, boy.
It's almost nervous though. It's so tense. The coil is so tense. It could be telegraphed, maybe. Do you know what I mean?
100%. You know
Canelo's gonna tease it out.
Training he done. You know the tennis ball training where you gotta keep the tennis ball there. That's the training he probably done still.
You know what training he didn't do when you got the string across the corner of the ring and you got to bob your head underneath it, because he did not do that.
Trust me.
Because there's no head movement there.
Saying that, he just slipped a good jab.
But he slips almost too low.
These men are hitting on the break. What are going for this ref? One of these guys got to get the duck to the point. These men are hitting.
They're arguing now in the middle of the ring. They're arguing now. The ref needs to get it under control.
You're right though. Canelo's doing the right thing. You got to get it.
He's gonna rattle him. I told you he's gonna
rattle him.
Oh, the ref's falling over. The ref's gone down.
The ref needs a substitution.
It's a 10-8 round.
Fam.
But this is giving me Caleb Plant vibes.
Very much so.
Do you know what I mean?
Very much so. But saying that, Berlanga's got power. You got to try and detonate some of your shots. Got to make my man wire for this, but you got to make my man feel you a little piece, bro. He's trying to punch in between his shots, yeah, but he's just not getting the execution right.
But the thing
his accuracy is so off this fight as well.
Berlanga?
Yeah. His accuracy is so off because he's doing the right thing trying to counter him, but his accuracy is so
off. The head
off.
movement's poor as well. Like when he ducks a punch, he does get out of the way, but then he has to restart
You know
all over
what?
again.
I actually think this might sound crazy and counterproductive, but I think Berlanga being right up close in the pocket might actually do him some favors because you might be able to smother some of Canelo's work, bro. At long range, bro, you're getting caught and you're getting backed up so easy, bro.
I get that, but like he's got 3-inch reach on Canelo. That's good right hand from Berlanga there.
Trust me, and then you got countered straight away.
But like he's got the range, he's got the size. If he's going to fight at distance, he needs to. The problem with Berlanga
that jump that he's got there is doing nothing.
The problem with Berlanga at the moment is there's no movement. We said you can kill Canelo with legs. We're not seeing any legs from Berlanga.
But also,
you could jab on the outside and move. We're not seeing any jabs.
Look at his jab. His jab is just pouring. It's like a side. It's not like an actual like bam bam. Bam, he's not flicking it out like that. You need to do that more often.
Yeah. But I think that happens at distance. We know. I think,
of course, but he's not.
Canelo is still the best in a phone box. You do not want to fight this guy in that zone. You want to tire out his legs.
Trust me.
It's the end of round 5. Canelo's won probably every round. Maybe there's an argument about Berlanga winning the second round. And that's all there is.
Man, that Soviet style is something. Bivol never drops that high guard. 100%, but I've seen how the man do it. The man train in a line. There'll be like 15 man in a line, and it's like an orchestra. They'll, why for that? But there's one trainer, and he'll be like jab, and they're all bouncing. And it's just synchronized, bro. They do that on repeat, bro.
But they're also on their toes, though. Berlanga looks flat-footed. He don't look on his toes. Do you know what I mean? So that it's constant. What Bivol does is in a motion. You can put it to music. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Synchronized. There's a synchronicity to it. Demi Moore is almost completely plastic right now. She smiled and her face never moved. Trust me.
She used to be so buff back in the day as well. It's peak, man. I think we're on round 6 now.
Here we are still.
Round 6. Here we go. The only drop in the fight so far is still in that second round or third round, was it? Third round, I think it was. Where Canelo dropped Berlanga. Check left hook. He landed that same check left hook a couple of times earlier on in the fight. I think Canelo is going to set a trap, not an attacking trap, but a defensive trap. He's going to try and tease that right hand out and then look for that left hand over the top.
That's a good uppercut on the inside.
Short uppercut. That's why you don't want to be close. I'm telling you, I fight close to Canelo's dimensions, and if I'm fighting someone taller and rangier than me, you do not want to fight me up close.
But the thing is, as it stands right now, he's not doing anything at long range. So sometimes you got to go and get it, bro.
I agree.
Sometimes you got to go and get it.
But I think for someone like Canelo, the work you smother is not going to be enough. 60%, you might smother 20-30%, and that 70% is going to hurt you.
How are you going to throw punch? He's not throwing nothing at long range, bro.
That's his fault, though. He's not fought the long range fight properly.
No, of course not. We can clearly see that. And I feel like since he got dropped, he got kept honest, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's probably looking at like, bro, I'm not trying to get stopped today.
Yeah. Great overhand right. Canelo didn't see that one coming. That was in a coil, though. That was in a coil. That was like.
See, fight back, bro. You got to fight back. You got to give him something.
No, don't start showboating.
You know, like that.
Don't start showboating. Man landed one punch, started flaring his hips.
Man thought it was Fury, fam.
I thought it was Shakira. And that same overhand left from Canelo again. So I mean, like he landed that one punch and that was cool, but that's not going to win you rounds.
What is that comment?
Berlanga is Canelo.
Yeah, that's in a different language, bro.
Berlanga F's Canelo Alvarez. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. He's losing though, so I don't know. You're wrong right now, fam.
Yeah,
I'm Team Puerto Rico, but fam, it's kind of peak, fam.
The thing is, if it stays like this for 2 more rounds, then Canelo can cruise to a shutout and not actually have to really do too much.
Yeah, but Canelo's got 20,000 fans in there, bro. You can't be doing that with 20,000.
He's shameless. He
independence against a Puerto Rican.
Are you sure?
Right.
He's one of the most shameless fighters in the world. He 100%.
One Puerto Rican lost to a Cuban today. Another one's losing to a Mexican. It's not good in the Latino community for the Puerto Ricans, fam. Can't lie. I'm on Team Puerto Rico, but it's peak, fam.
I don't like Berlanga's jab at all.
No, it's piss poor.
I don't like Berlanga's jab.
Bro, his jab's probably as good as flipping Eubanks, fam. Oh my days.
That's an Eubanks. Another kind of nothing round.
Nothing round.
Yeah. Again, it will probably go to
Canelo. Of course
but
yeah, that's all the comments still. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, everyone. Can't lie. I don't know. What's the corner saying to Berlanga? Because they must be speaking in Russian right now, because whatever they're telling him, he ain't doing. Fam.
He's losing every round. That's the reality. So at some point, he's got to maybe try and start thinking about going for a knockout. And then he will lose and get knocked out.
That's a good short body shot there.
Yeah. Set up by the uppercut.
Of course. Yeah, these are the times where I wish you weren't live. I could hear what these men are saying. Man, Bivol versus Beterbiev will be a tasty fight. I can't wait. I'm going to that fight.
Why are you reading it there and not reading it there?
Bro, you know them way there, I'm mad. Yeah, I'm drunk. Yeah.
Top of the round 7.
Round 7.
We'll be covering that fight here on this channel. So make sure that you like the video and subscribe to the channel.
There'll be content about that still, because I'm going to be there.
Yeah, Shane's going to be out there in Saudi. We will either be out there or live streaming, or possibly both.
Both. Like, we will be doing content. There's going to be content around that fight, trust me. So
and Beterbiev's going to win as well, by the way. So
hit the subscribe button. We don't know. It's a 50-50 fight.
That's what we said about Crawford. That's what we said about Crawford versus Spence. But
so you think it's 80-20 as well?
Nah, 75-30, 65-35.
Right. I'm not even. Just to even off the
You're a Bivol fan.
I'm gonna say Bivol. Oh, whatever, bro. I love Beterbiev, bro.
The Bivol simp. We hadn't had that in ages.
He said that, Laurie, innit?
Yeah. That was a low blow there. According to Shane.
Man said you're going make some vlogs, therefore. Shut up, Nick. Bivol's winning. I guess I'm gonna have to go Bivol, but I love Beterbiev as well.
Beterbiev's done.
It's a great fight. Good shot from Berlanga. Keep bouncing on the outside.
He's got no bounce, no bounce, no movement. What is he most known for at this point? If you were looking at Berlanga right now, you would not be looking at this person thinking this is a knockout.
He's got a good backhand right, but because he's kept it cocked to catch the left, he ain't throwing nothing.
He's too nervous. He felt that power and he's nervous. You don't want to let that right hand go because he's scared of eating that left from Canelo, which is relatable and understandable. But
yeah, sometimes you got to throw caution to the wind.
Yeah, but he will have to because we're 7 rounds in.
Maybe his game plan was to get into the back end of the fight and try and use his youth. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Andrew Green. Fam, you must want some pum pum from her because I don't think he can box at all. Like.
She can box for a girl though, but the standards of women's boxing is bad. Like, so when she the thing is for like when you're on Misfits, any half decent boxer looks amazing because the quality is so bad.
I hear you.
But it's true that she can box for a girl. I don't think that's outrageous. You go into boxing gyms up and down the country, you don't see many women. So the odds of there being women that are boxing at high level.
Mama's doing some Andrade impression.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he just don't want to get hit at this point. He just don't want to get hit.
Trying to change the levels.
Canelo just let off a right hook, man.
But I can't lie though. This might be Berlanga's best round, you know, because Canelo's actually thrown nothing in this round.
Yeah.
He's literally. This is the one time I've actually seen.
He's going to try to steal it though. Last 10 seconds is going to try. No, not Dalek. He just got pushed to the floor.
Hey, bro, my man's skin out on the floor like
that's mad. I said, bend over. That's mad. I don't know what he slipped on the ref's.
I do think this is probably the best round for Berlanga still. I'm not even going to lie. It's probably the first round I've given him.
Canelo fans are going to say he's dropped him. Phantom punch.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's known for chatting. I mean, Berlanga, yeah. Berlanga's a talker still.
Let's see. Is there any punch there?
Nah, no punch there. No punch there at all, blood. Hit the like button.
Do you know what he just looks like? He just looks like he's out of his depth. I don't know if people go up against Canelo and just start overthinking boxing because people keep walking in there. We've seen it before with a bunch of people. They walk in there.
We covered the last 3 Canelo fights and the same thing.
He doesn't do anything amazing, but they can't seem to
Yeah, trust me.
I don't know.
I don't
know if he's paying them to take dives or what.
I'll be honest. The only I'd say with Munguia though, Munguia literally gave his best, bro.
Yeah.
He just wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
I think he's in his show. I think he's seen the lights. He's seen everything. He got caught.
He looked nervous coming out, and then he got dropped in the third. And those two things combined, unless he has a personality transplant. Do you know what I mean?
Imagine, we need to get a comfy chairs next time, fam.
I know. I'm supposed to get pillows. This thing is actually horrible. But I've got pillows and blankets and stuff like that.
WBC champion after this. He's going to be WBC champion after this. I don't know.
It's going to be Canelo.
Yeah, of course, bro. Canelo's one side. What's it? Round 8. Man, even changed the flipping thing.
Charlo embraced that track culture 100%.
Bro, man.
He a runner, he a track star. It's peak, bro.
My man run to the bank because I ain't seen my man fight since.
Yeah, he was still running for Danny Jacobs.
Trust me.
They've given Berlanga the last.
I did think he won the last round. I did think he won the last round. Did you not think he won the last round?
The last round, yeah, but maybe not the one before that though. Chris Mannix's scorecards are always a bit.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure Chris Mannix was the guy who had Fury beating Usyk.
Yeah, I think so.
So,
still getting people in our comments telling me
at the timer. How am I gonna add a 3-minute timer, bro? 3-minute timer. Like, come on, bro. That's kind of pointless. If it was a 90-minute match, I mean, the game changed. Like the thing changes everything, and that means you would have to sync the live to the fight. It's kind of pointless still.
Yeah, no man don't know how YouTube works, innit? So you gotta be. Yeah, it's calm.
I
always have to tell you what round it is because it's he's just hit. He's just
you got to deduct him a point at this point. Has Canelo ever been deducted a point? I don't think
probably
so.
Not. The ref has called for the break, but again, to me, the ref is supposed to call for the break and be in there at the same time.
And especially after these guys are punching on the break.
Yeah,
he's trying to get boxed, man.
He's called for the break.
Trying to get boxed.
He already got dropped.
You know, like that. My man's like, yeah, no, forget this.
But 8 rounds in, Berlanga uses some feet, some lateral movement. Still no head movement to go with that. Oh, and that's a great uppercut. Right uppercut. Let that got. Where's the right hand gone? The right hand's gone. For Berlanga, that right hand's gone. He's lost his discipline.
Trust me.
He's starting to lose his discipline.
Left hook there, though.
He's starting that left hook is going to land again in the next round. Maybe not this round, but next round for sure. Because he's starting to lose his discipline now.
Yeah, but bro, at this point you have to let the right hand go. Where's Eddie Hearn?
But he's not even letting it go in a punch. He's just dropping it. Or he just almost forgot. There you go. Look, overhand left. It glanced off of him, but it was still connected overhand left.
Canelo is such a left-hand
dominant
fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you keep that right hand honest, but it doesn't work against fight. That's
nice. Both cancel each other out there. Those shots to the body. That wasn't low, ref. Don't you dare.
See, this is the thing. Berlanga should be punching in between his shots. You know what I'm saying? Like he should be trying to punch in between.
He's never got the timing though. This whole round. This whole fight. He's never got the timing.
Or the placement. I think he's also throwing the wrong shots at the wrong times as well. You got my man up close throwing a straight right hand. I'm like, bro, that shot should have been come from underneath, bro. He's shorter than you.
So that's what happened. He went with the head. The refs called.
Oh, that's a.
Yep. But the refs called it from the refs judging from too far.
Man was judging from outside the ring.
From outside the ring. He's on East Coast time. Look how far away he is.
Trust me. Man man's admired it like a fan.
So when something happens, it takes too long to get involved.
Man was literally watching it like a fan, bro.
That was the end of round 8. We're coming up to round 9. That was another Canelo round.
Canelo getting a point deducted is like Megan Fox.
It's like dating Megan Fox.
Dating Megan Fox, both impossible.
Megan Fox is the most overrated thing in Hollywood history. I'm so.
You know I don't get already, fam. I like my ICE3.
Yeah, I like white women, but I still think she's overrated. She's just so overrated. I don't get that. I don't get the brouhaha.
Bro, what am I doing?
I'm wishing our lives away, blood. What's going on there? Round 9, G.
Man, but this somewhere I can't even use what it is, bro. Funny.
What kind of professionalism is this? What's going on here? What am I paying you for?
You know, I'd probably do that. I'll upload it. It's fine.
You're probably sleeping.
It's fine. Yeah,
you're supposed to be doing that one.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
Fuck it. It's round 9 anyway. It says round 8. It's round 9. and we'll change it to round 10 when round 10 comes.
Yeah, just.
But
wage deduction.
It's suspension, bro. You're suspended.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
Trust me.
Brethren.
Great overhand right again from Canelo. The lead overhand right as well. It's got such a long distance to get. Oh, another one. You just missed another one, Shane. That one was nasty.
I saw it.
And the third one. That's 3 overhand rights that have landed in the last 30 seconds. I love the way he fights, man. If it's distance, I'm going overhand. You come up close, I'm going underhand.
Trust me.
Give me an uppercut.
The thing about Canelo is, if you let him fight at his pace, he's almost unbeatable.
Yeah.
He's literally almost unbeatable.
Unless you weigh 175. And he's punched on the break again. He's punched on the break again. The ref has got no authority in there. The ref is calling Canelo over and Canelo's just walking away. This ref is awful.
Trust me, this ref is terrible, fam.
He's never got any authority in there.
If this was a match rating, refs getting 0 out of 10, fam.
Yeah, Chris Kavanagh, blood. This ref would give Declan Rice a second yellow, blood.
I'd probably give him a straight red.
100%. Canelo stalking.
Yeah.
Head movement. Look, that's a good jab. That is a good jab.
God, bro. This is mad. Canelo's blowing though. Why for that? That is mad. That is mad, fam.
What is wrong?
If you drunk alcohol, yeah, we'd have.
What did you just see? What Canelo just did?
Yeah.
What's he doing? He's doing this like drunken uncle style.
Literally, some Emmanuel Augustus thing.
Yeah.
Bro, Berlanga must be sleeping on the ropes right now, fam.
Andrew Green said, "I don't mind a snow bunny, but that gal looks malnourished." Yeah, big facts.
You guys like gaming, bro? I'm not. I play FIFA. That's the only game I play. I live way there.
I only play FIFA and Warzone. God of War is not the best game of all time, but I don't really game like that. Man, I ain't got time.
I was gonna say a mad thing, but let's save it for another time. Another live stream.
Coming towards the end of round 9, and Berlanga has really struggled to
really make an impression.
At all. Canelo is not completely teed off on him, but has teed off on him enough to definitely win this round.
He's actually going to stop him, you know. He might stop him. This guy, Berlanga, does not look in good nick at all. People who actually went to watch this, Puerto Rican people, did they actually think he was going to win?
Nah.
You can't think he's going to win, bro.
Nah, but if you're Puerto Rican and you're in Vegas, what else is there to do?
You know, like that?
Yeah.
Probably. Gamble. I've been in Vegas twice. Vegas is lit still.
You play poker?
Nah, bro.
What'd you gamble on? Blackjack?
I gamble on boxing, bro. And I gamble big. That's why I don't gamble on anything else.
You're losing your money if you're putting money on Bivol. I'm telling you, Viterbi stopping.
I ain't betting on that. I'm not dumb. Why would I bet on that? That fight's too close for me to bet on.
Nah, Viterbi.
I'll have to see a mad odds.
That's why I love when British boxers fight, because the bookies always massively favour the British boxers.
That's why I made a killing.
Makes so much money.
I made over $1,000 for that Usyk.
Makes so much money betting against British fighters. I always
Trust
have,
me. Always.
I've made profit on Floyd versus Ricky Hatton. I made profit on the one was David Haye against Klitschko with round 10, by the way. That's cool. Because the bookies are just hate making the odds actual realistic. People on TikTok keep saying to me, like, when I put the TikTok up that we said there hasn't been a 50-50 fight like this in years for Bivol and Beterbiev, loads of people have commented saying, what about Fury Usyk? So that's not a 50-50 fight. That was never a 50-50 fight.
Never a 50-50 fight, bro. How is that a 50-50 fight?
And I'm like, bro,
this man's coming off a loss to Ngannou. How is that a 50-50 fight?
It weren't technically a loss, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Check left hook again from Canelo.
You're starting to catch him now with that right hand, bro.
It's too little, too late, though.
Yeah, we might get a knockout. You never know, bro.
I don't know, man.
I think
man will bite two pieces of beef and stay on the side.
But Berlanga, on a big and serious level, should have fought someone before Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I mean, like, there's a level between who he's fighting and he's fighting now.
It's a big jump.
It's a big jump, bro. And he's almost too green. Good left foot, though.
He'll start to catch him, and like you say, throw caution to the wind. But unless he stops him, he's got 8 minutes to stop him, and that feels very unlikely at this point.
Yeah, it's Canelo. Canelo's got a chin like granite. Fam.
Yeah,
can't lie. That's one thing you can't take away from that.
Yeah,
bro. That guy can get hit by a heavyweight, and he probably got a better chin than Fury, fam.
Oh, 100%. He's got better everything than Fury.
Yeah, therefore. Maybe not have better dimensions, though.
No.
Fury's dimensions is amazing, fam. Yeah. I don't think we will ever see a heavyweight with them level of dimensions, bro.
Yeah. Another uppercut again.
Trust me. But that's what I'm saying. Up close, you might get something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might get a little bit more offense. But because Canelo is so great with punch placement,
I just don't think. Yeah, I think his punch placement is too good.
But bro, you're landing more here than you were landing before. If you're gonna try,
you're gonna eat more here than you.
Yeah, eat. But bro, you're eating anyway, bro.
Yeah.
Might as well go and get it, fam.
Yeah. I hear you.
Bro,
that Argentinian beef is working for Canelo, said Andrew Green. I hear you.
Bro, you got hit with a short uppercut there. Where's Eddie Hearn? I normally see him in the first 2
now look, he's talking again. Berlanga's trying to talk to Canelo. Canelo's in no mood for talking. He's just punching his head in. You can talk all you want.
Canelo's blowing. Why for that? Canelo is tired though. You can literally see that there's no.
To be fair, he's aged
behind his punches.
Like just looks wise, pause. But like just looks wise, he's aged very well in terms of like he's 34, bro.
Yeah, but he's been fighting since he's 15.
Yeah.
Pro. So
do you know what I mean? He's been fighting pro for 20 years.
Yeah,
19 years.
19 years. Raw, that was a brilliant shot from Berlanga.
I thought the bell went. They're arguing again. I thought the bell went.
No.
Because the way Canelo started to walk away.
Why is Berlanga?
Oh, Canelo's not happy. Canelo is not happy.
Well, I've gone for the blow and allow me, my bro. Allow me. Why is Berlanga doing that? He landed a good shot. Why are you not?
What's Canelo doing here? That's what.
Bro, attack, fam. Attack. Why are you not attacking?
No, but Canelo roped him in though. Canelo roped him in with the ego. He started beating Canelo up, not beating him up, but started catching him with some good punches. Canelo starts talking about you're a little man or whatever he said. He stops punching and starts arguing in the round.
That is a little man thing, bro. My man's walked away. You landed a good left hook. Bro, throw punches, my bro. That's probably the best punch you've landed all fight. My man's out here dancing and whining after him. You must be related to Ben Whittaker, fam.
Crispin and Smith.
Not them way there.
Round 11 coming up. I think if we see a spiteful Canelo, does Canelo have the legs and does he have the stamina to put the power in these punches to stop Berlanga?
Berlanga's going. I was actually going to put money on Berlanga losing by a stoppage, but I don't see that.
No. It would be crazy, but not crazy to put money on that. But like you say, Canelo has no knockouts in 6.
Is it in 6? Is it 6?
Is it 6? Triple G,
Bivol, Ryder, Charlo, Munguia. You're right. This will be 6. Yeah. This will be 6 fights.
There's a lot. Yeah.
The last one was Caleb Plant, didn't it? Bro, who would you actually want to see Canelo fight next? Apparently, it's going to be Eubank, fam.
I think he's better off, again, we talk about legacy, he's better off losing a competitive fight to Bivol or even Benavidez than scraping a points victory and possibly losing, because one thing that Eubank has is an engine and he will just...
Nah, he ain't going to beat... Are you mad? Canelo will absolutely cooking, bro. Canelo will stop. Eubank got stopped by Smith.
Yeah. He got beaten by my boy George Groves with one arm.
Literally. What a shot.
Why did he wind up with the uppercut like that? That's fucking Popeye. Why, Hayada? Bro, what's he doing? What's Canelo doing, man?
Bro, he's literally like he's fighting his little cousin.
Yeah, Canelo's dropping his hands.
Bro, fight, fam. What do you care about the low blow, bro? You're losing. Man's like he's trying to get points deducted.
This is round 11 of an undisputed title fight, and you're complaining to the ref
about you're down on the cards, fam. You should be just fighting, fam.
Yeah, you better off fouling.
You know how much Berlanga's gonna get after this? This guy's gonna be up, fam. He's got Canelo money.
Yeah,
fam. Bro, this might be Berlanga's last fight of his life.
And he's getting out of there without a broken orbital bone, unlike some.
Literally makes you think, how the hell did Canelo stop flipping Saunders, bro.
Because Saunders was talking shit to him before the fight, and Canelo said in an interview that I saw recently that his most satisfying victory is over Billy Joe Saunders for the way that he disrespected him. He took that personal.
Yeah.
He went in the ring and said, "I'm gonna stop him in round 8."
I can't lie though,
bro. One bang, and broke his eye socket.
If he ever did fight Andrade, he would have to knock Andrade out. You know why? Because you can't let a man talk that much shit and not bang him up. Yeah. You'd have to knock him out. He would have knocked Andrade out there. Probably. But Andrade would have been winning on points before the knockout though. Yeah. Andrade's one of the what a shot from Berlanga. I can't even lie. But then he got caught.
Oh, they got caught with 3. He got caught and then caught again and then caught again.
Bro, these men want to fight in the streets.
No, they do. They actually do. This is a great match.
Any Puerto Rican in Vegas right now, he's on smoke. Yeah. They're on smoke right now, bro. 2 Puerto Rican losses.
Andrew Green said he's going to have Eubank sounding like his dad after the fight. That is mad.
Hey, fam.
That is mad. I'd love to see Eubank get punched up and knocked out. I'm not going to lie. I don't know. That's Rance's boy, so Rance fucks with Eubank heavy, but he just jars me.
Fam, that guy.
He jars me, bro.
Stealing a living his whole life.
I can't rate it, man. He thought he was bad because he used to beat people up in the streets in Brighton.
Like, he never used to beat. Who did he used to beat in the streets?
There's just one video of like him punching up some guy in the car park or something.
That was a good right hook, but
he got pieced, bro. He got pieced straight after that.
Trust me.
Berlanga just looks like a little man, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He looks young. He looks too young for this fight.
Trust me.
The ref's trying to get some authority and make them touch gloves now. The championship round. Berlanga's G'ing up the crowd like he's Zinchenko, blood. What's he doing, bro? You are about to lose. Like you.
But what? This is some pantomime thing, fam.
It's like, bro, you're about to lose, bro. Check left hook again.
Trust me.
From Canelo.
Hey, this is mad.
Nah, Canelo's little boy, I'm not gonna lie.
Trust me.
He's had a few moments of success. Don't get me wrong. He's tried to get a bit aggressive, but do you know what it's like? Yeah, it's like when you're the oldest brother in it in your family. But it's like when you talk back to your older brother. Do you know what I mean? And he's like, yeah. And you're like, yeah. And he's like, yeah. And then you realise, like, and then he stands up, and then it's like, ah, shit, actually, maybe not that.
Fam, it's mad. This is so mad.
Two minutes left of the fight. Another check left hook from Canelo. Yeah, and Berlanga's he's just, I know you're going to say throw caution to the wind, but the discipline isn't there. The right, like, look, the right hand is dropping slowly. Complaining to the ref constantly. He's trying to drag Canelo into a bit of a dirty fight and a scrap, but then anytime it does get dirty, he goes to the ref. So he's losing his authority.
Trust me, I can't lie. I don't think the game plan for Berlanga. I don't even know what the game plan was.
Yeah, whatever it was, though, we can all agree it didn't work and hasn't worked.
What did Matt Canelo just do?
I'm trying not to see that again. Oh, that was a great right hand from Berlanga. That was a really good right hand off the showboat. That was a Ben Whittaker move.
You think Berlanga's going to celebrate like he won this fight?
He probably will. Shameless, yeah. Shameless. He probably supports Spurs. If he celebrates after this, he's a Spurs fan 100%.
Trust me.
Last minute of the fight.
Good shot though.
It's not quite been a shutout, but he's just not done anywhere near enough. And with that drop in the third round, it's just point. It's just. I
can't lie though. Berlanga's got potential, bro. Like you can tell there's something to work with. You know what I'm saying? He's young. There's something to work with, bro. But he's just out of his depth, fam.
He is way out of his depth here. It is giving shades of Canelo versus Floyd. Just out of his depth, taking the fight too early, jumping up a level, trying to be brave.
You just got to make sure you learn from these fights, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure how much he is going to learn from this, though. That's the difference. I think Canelo learned a lot from the Floyd fight. I'm not sure how much he's going to take.
You learn with your experience of being in under the lights.
Yes, that's true. And now they hug. As soon as the final bell goes, they start hugging. It's like he didn't even realise the fight was over, bro. He was on Queer Street still.
Yeah, well, we know who's won that fight.
Himanshu said Yo, guys, what happened to Daryl and Laurie's channel, the Boxing Lowdown? I don't see them anymore. That's not like Laurie's my guy as well, but Daryl's your guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I know both. We know both. No, I know both. I ain't spoken to Daryl in a minute, but Daryl's, bro, you gotta remember, like, just keeping it real. You gotta have an appetite for this, bro. Nick can tell you, it's very time consuming. Like, he wants to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning watching fights. And for me, someone like Daryl, I don't want to speak for him, but he used to put in a lot of work, like a lot of work. And it was a one-man show. Laurie don't know nothing about no techniques, you know the way it is. It was a one-man show, so he had to do most of this by himself. So I think sometimes life just life, isn't it? I know he's still a massive boxing fan, but in terms of why he doesn't actually do boxing content anymore, sometimes you can just fall out of love with it, bro. Especially when you're not getting the rewards. Like myself, bro, like I'm not getting the rewards.
I knew you were going to say anyway. I was like, this pussy, yo. We're going to wait for the fight for the judges' scorecards. The fight is officially over. From your scorecard, just looking at it, taking away the getting dropped in round 3, how many rounds do you give Berlanga for that fight? I think
1 definitely, maybe 3 at a stretch.
Yeah, anywhere between 1 and 3.
I felt the last round you could have won.
Yeah, I would look at that and say probably 10-2. You know, maybe 11-2 with the knockdown. But I could see a 9-3.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe.
You ask what does Berlanga learn from this? I think you're just the experience of being in there with Canelo, just being a crafty guy like Canelo, you learn a lot. But the question I want to ask you is, who do you want to see Canelo fight next?
Benavidez.
You want to see him fight Benavidez next?
Yeah.
Fierce. I wouldn't want to see that because I would want to see it, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I kind of just...
Eddie's there in the ring. Eddie Hearn. He's just popped up.
Wait, is that... That looks like Bill Haney, bro.
Where?
Bro. Oh, it's not. The guy with the frizzy hair.
Yeah,
I didn't see his face. Like, bro, that look like Bill
Look at
Haney.
my man holding the red belt. He's got some mask on his face, bro.
Like some WWE wrestler.
Yeah, when you see it, he looks like Leatherface. You watch horror movies. He looks like Leatherface.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Man is flying to Saudi to glaze Bivol.
Winner by unanimous decision, and it is.
What is he talking about?
He's probably talking about
to glaze Bivol.
Yeah.
Rephrase that, bro. Man ain't there wired for that, fam. Man ain't glazing nobody, fam.
Canelo's officially won, by the way, dragging it back to the street we're actually doing. I don't know what you man are talking about, but Canelo's won. That was the fastest decision I've ever seen. There's no count in the referee scorecards. It's just like, how fast was that?
Trust me, bro. Trust me.
Look at the guy in the mask.
Yeah.
What's he doing? His bed's distracted. Is that his face? Can you see it? Bro, is that his face for him?
No, it's a mask, man.
What is going on with my man?
What belt is that? You know WCBC always coming out with some next belts. This is the original. What belt is that?
That says WBC.
No, but what? You know
the interim, an intercontinental interim. The best of.
They even had a Queen Elizabeth belt. Did you know that?
That's dead. Who wants that belt?
It was when. Remember when?
Berlanga looks disappointed, but he didn't celebrate. To be fair,
Clarissa Shields fought Savannah Marshall.
Yeah.
Because it was on the eve of Queen Elizabeth dying, they made a Queen Elizabeth belt.
Well, I don't care about Queen Elizabeth, bro. She stopped Arsenal from winning the league. So
how?
Because we were on our run, we were on a winning streak until she died, and then we had to take a break. And then when we came back, that's when things started to go fucked up. So most Arsenal fans blame Queen Elizabeth dying for us not winning the league.
It's like Liverpool in the COVID title.
Yeah. Himanji said, you guys streaming the AJ versus Daniel Dubois? Yes, and AJ's going to win that in about 4 or 5 rounds.
I'd say 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Beterbiev by KO in the 12th round.
Is that to...
Potentially.
Is that Bivol? Yeah, Beterbiev KO 12th round. Man, shut up, Nick, bro.
AJ stops Dubois. I think he stopped him earlier, but you'll see.
Dubois is a very slow starter. He was eating punches from flipping Hergovich early in the last fight. And if he eats them same punches from AJ, that fight don't last for. AJ is also a confidence fighter. If once he knows he can hit you clean, jab, 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 double jab, jab, double jab, that's it. Once he's hit a couple of those, it's over.
I'm blaming Lizzie.
It's facts, blood. It's a conspiracy theory. And she was an Arsenal fan as well.
For those who are football fans, Nick will be going live later today.
Yes, I'm doing the North London derby as well, so make sure you're locked in for that. But, what next for Canelo?
Yeah, Berlanga was probably the fight. Benavidez is people who want him to fight, but I would not be surprised if it's Eubank, bro.
Oh, but he's also fallen out with Turkey, innit? So
yeah, what a left.
We're just watching that drop back. He was so angry with himself because he knew. And to be fair, he didn't get dropped again for the rest of the fight, but he did. He knew that was the mistake, and he knew. You know what that is? Yeah, I've been in that situation before. Where you know your coach is going to shit on you because this is exactly what they said not to do. So, what about Berlanga? Where does he go?
Oh, I think for me, you gotta get your confidence back. So you gotta go out and there get a win. So I'd probably want to see him fight, like probably maybe a C-level fight and get a knockout. But down the stretch, I wouldn't mind him versus Munguia. I think that would be a good fight. Him versus Munguia.
I think he's Pacheco.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think that's a good fight. Mexican versus Puerto Rico again. So, that would be a good fight. Him versus Pacheco. That would be a good fight as well, I think.
But it's Frank Sanchez in the back on the right-hand side.
Oh, is it, yeah?
Yeah, in the white shirt. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. He's a distinctive-looking brother.
Yeah, so, like that.
Yeah.
Mama got broke up by Cabello.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it.
Jorge Linares.
Canelo, another win under the belt, but that is now 6 wins
on points
with no stoppages.
Trust me, is that a concern for Canelo fans?
It's got to be a concern for Canelo fans because the only other fights that are out there for him at this point in time are going to be people that are potentially harder to stop. So, Benavidez is harder to stop.
Yeah, 100.
Bivol was harder to stop. Like, what?
Eubank isn't, though.
Apart from Eubank, but that's not going to help his stock at all. It's not even a big cash out. It's not even a big name. It's not a grudge match. It's not any of the things that are going to help
if
you
he comes to
cash
UK,
out.
Maybe you might get a big site fee for that, bro. Maybe.
I don't think so. I don't think Chris Eubank holds that kind of weight in the UK.
Probably.
Could Chris Eubank and Liam Smith sell out a big arena?
What, Chris Eubank and Canelo?
No, I was just saying, I'm talking about just how big is Eubank's name in the UK? What could Eubank sell out on his own?
Probably Manchester.
Yeah.
Maybe O2, 12, 15,000.
He's going to be taking a little piece of food then because it's not going to be no big bread.
It's not Vegas one.
It's not Vegas money. It's not Saudi money because he's burnt that bridge. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless he tries to get him and Chris Eubank on a Saudi card.
Bro, but you said he just burnt the bridge, bro.
It's money talks in it. Do you know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But again, I don't think that he's not without. Canelo is now getting to the point where he doesn't bring that commercial revenue on his own. Do you mean? He's
done it here.
I still think, but there's some level of grudge match. He's going up against the Puerto Rican. He's fighting in the West Coast. Do you know what I'm saying? Just on his own with some of these other guys, it's not.
I mean,
it's not what it once was.
At this stage, I'm assuming the pay-per-view numbers are going to be trash for this. I think. How many fights he got left with PBC? I don't even know.
How many fights would the deal in the first place?
3. Well, originally it was a 3-fight deal.
Yeah.
Which would have been Charlo.
Ryder.
No, Ryder was on
okay.
PBC.
Charlo. McGeeran.
Yeah.
So he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he might sign on, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm saying like right now because you know how he has to operate like a free agent of like, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why Eddie's there. Probably gonna try and massage a deal and try and because Chris Eubank's a free agent as well.
Now Chris Eubank signed with Boxer, but I don't know what type of deal they have because his next fight's on Saudi card.
Yeah,
so he signed to Boxer for nothing.
Yeah, I was going to say Eubank. Canelo could buy Boxer. So
who do Boxer have
at that weight? No names, but not Boazzi.
No, but he's at he would have to go up. He's at middleweight.
Yeah.
Who would he have? There's no one
at super middleweight.
No, he's at middleweight.
Who's at middleweight?
Because Eubank's fighting at middleweight.
At 160?
Yeah, not 68. I mean...
that would be perfect for Canelo because he's fought a couple of big guys. He'll look for someone small.
Yeah, trust me.
He'll look for someone small that he can bully.
Look at Eddie Hearn. What is Eddie Hearn saying? You know this guy's always in the cut? Like he's always in the cut.
He must get the maddest air miles, Eddie Hearn, honestly.
Trust me, bro. That's a good bro. I would not want to have his flying car, bro.
100%. He probably don't pay for flights ever anymore, but...
if I was him, I'd just have a private jet like Floyd.
Yeah. Nah, he ain't got private jet like that.
But what?
Yeah, I don't think...
Bro, you mad, fam? Come on, bro. 20%. 20%.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Of every fight, 15-20%. And, bro, come on. This guy's making money.
There's a lot of losses, though. He makes a lot of financial losses on lots of small fights.
Yeah, but then the big fights. His company doesn't run at a loss, though.
No, that's true. They do generate a profit.
But he probably ain't braffing like that. He ain't trying to live that OC lifestyle.
The man, she said Eubank wouldn't even sell out a movie theatre. I'm inclined to agree with that. I really don't think that Eubank sells out as much.
It depends on the opponent.
Yeah. I do get that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I think if it's Eubank, we are scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Stay tuned because we got a Canelo video to come up. I got to send that to you when I get home.
No, that's big facts. Anything else before we wrap up?
No, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.
Yep.
Tune into Nick.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be live.
Shane ain't gonna be here, but I'll be here back for the North London derby. So listen, man, thanks everybody that's been here for tuning in, staying locked in. Big love. Another Canelo win and another win by points. No stoppages now in 6. Do you know what I mean? Comics Engineer, big love, bro. Appreciate you guys locking in. We are out. Peace and love. Safe.
Shut up.